So the idea surrounding the project for period poverty came about from the fact that most of us were women in the group. So we just thought about the privilege that we have being here in America and having readily available access to period products. And initially, we hadn't even thought of during doing period poverty as a project. We spoke to some Austin locals who were Guinean, and they gave us some ideas of projects, different ideas of projects, and they gave us, the typical ideas, sponsoring children for education, and helping orphans, and also helping the homeless population in Guinea. And they gave us another option, which was period poverty, and that's something we had never really thought of before. But as soon as they gave us that option, most of us in the group being girls, we immediately, realized the privilege that we have being here, never having to even think about that, just because of the fact that it's so readily available to us. If we don't have one, the girl next to us may have one. Somebody in our close proximity has one. And if that's not the case, we can just go to a corner store, any corner store, and we can purchase one. So we just decided, we have so much privilege being here, and there are so many women in our country that don't have this privilege. And we started thinking about, what are the effects of this? It takes a huge toll on their education. And as we started learning more about it, it just solidified to us that this is the project that we want to do. Yeah, and as for communication within our organization, both here on the ground and also the team in Guinea, for the summer 2020 project, it was difficult. It was difficult because of the fact that we said first communication. Our team in Guinea, them being in Guinea and us being here, there's a time difference, and also there's a language barrier, because most times we weren't really able to understand one another, because they can't speak English, and most of us can't speak French, and also the currency system. So just deciding, what are the rates, how do we exchange that. But eventually we figured all of that out, and through the help of other people around, and those who spoke French within our team here, we sorted everything out. And as for our team here on the ground, because it was the summer, it was kind of a little hectic because everyone was kind of all over the place. Some of us were taking summer classes, some were interning, some were working, and some were studying abroad. So it was kind of hard to centralize everyone and find a time to meet if we were to meet. But eventually we figured it out. We realized that because we already had set a date for the project, it was easier for those who were able to allocate time, for those to take on more of a lead, and those who weren't able to do so at the time, they were able to step back, or just take some lesser of things to do. And it worked out. Those who were able to step up were able to step up, and those who weren't, for the time being, they were able to step back. And in the end, everything worked out. We were able to carry out the project, and our team on the ground did a great job in just putting our goals into life. Yeah.